Okay, on this side of the page, the title says Writing Inequalities from Situations. An inequality is a statement that compares two quantities. Inequalities may contain one of these symbols. So down here, there's a table showing you which one's which. You need to know how to read them. First one is greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. If you see an equals with a slash through it, that means it's not equal to. So they gave us some examples. The price is more than 50, P, greater than 50. The building's height is less than, so whenever they have is less than, that will be the actual symbol. Because remember over here, they just said less than, so we had to subtract. Anyways, the building's height is less than 125 feet, so B is less than 125. Your height must be at least 40 inches to ride. So at least means that your height has to be greater than or equal to 40. Jess will spend no more than $12 on lunch. So L for lunch is less than or equal to 12. The company sales are not equal to its expenses, so S does not equal E. Okay, so first, big example. A game involves 2 rolls of a number cube with faces numbered 1 through 6. A player wins if the sum of the 2 rolls is less than 6. On his first roll, Rodney gets a 2. Write an inequality that can be used to find the numbers Rodney needs to get on the second roll in order to win. Okay, so the important information was the sum would be less than 6 on those 2 rolls, and he's already rolled a 2. Okay, so since they said is less than, I would start with my less than symbol. Okay, and they said is less than 6, so I can go ahead and fill in that side. So over here, whatever he rolls is the part that needs to be less than 6 for him to win. He's already got a 2. I do not know what the other thing is that he's going to roll, so X is going to stand for that. So this is the inequality that could be solved. They just said to write it. They didn't say to solve it, okay? And the next one says, Michael wants to buy 3 DVDs and a CD without spending more than $80. Each DVD cost D dollars and the CD cost $14. Write an inequality to represent this situation, okay? So I'll find and pick out what symbol it's going to be first. So it says that he does not want to spend more than 80. So it needs to be less than or equal to 80. It just says he did not want to spend more than 80, okay? The 3 DVDs, I don't know how much each DVD is. So 3, they said D is how much each DVD cost. And he was going to get a CD. It tells me the CD is $14. So I would add that to that side. And then it's done. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to put these into your folder because you're actually going to cut these apart. And I'm going to kind of have to, maybe you didn't write it like me, but I'm going to have to cut around this one and then I'll just fold it so it doesn't stick out weird. So just cut down the middle. I'm just going to fold that this way so it's still there. Okay, let me think. The one that has the black part on the side is going to go on the bottom, and that black part kind of sticks out. And so this one is actually going to be a tab. Like you'll just attach the very top part right here, where it can flip up and out of the way so that you can read the one at the back. Okay, so in your folder, open up, okay, this is where we stopped yesterday, so I'm just going to be on the page right beside that, and I'm going to be centering it at the top. So first I'm just going to glue this one completely down flat, the one with the black part on the edge. Okay, gluing this one down, kind of centering it. Oh, I guess I should cut off the bottom that I don't need. There. Okay, so there's what it looks like. Now I'm going to take the very top of this and just fold it back on that part that it's blank. So that is where my glue is going to go, just on that little skinny tabby part. Okay, so let me fold it back a little bit, and you want to glue it to where you can still see this. I can write inequalities, so I'm just going to put it right on top. Okay, so this is the notes showing examples of writing equations from situations. And then if you flip it up, you should still be able to see these titles. Okay, underneath it, we're going to do this yellow example. So just cut it to be smaller. I'm almost done.
Okay.
I just have to do one more problem, okay? And then we'll be ready to go. Okay, and this will glue right below it right there. It says, Jerry has a new job and earns a salary of $45,000. Victoria has a new job and earns a salary of $54,000. Jerry will receive a salary increase of $2,500 per year, and Victoria will receive a salary increase of $1,500 per year. Which equation can be used to find X, the number of years it will take Jerry to earn the same salary as Victoria? This is from last year's STAR test. So this is what most likely what this same type of question will look like on this year's STAR, like the same rigor or level of hardness. So whenever they tell you that a variable stands for something, if you will go back to the problem, since X stands for years, wherever they said years, like right here, 2,500 per year, that's where you want to write that variable. So you can see this letter should be beside that number in the answer choice. So they also had 1,500 per year for the other person. So I'm going to put my X so I can see how that lines up, okay? Whenever they earn the salary, that just happens like for 1 year for each year, okay? But this is how much it's increasing, okay? So this is like their base amount that they start with. This is how much it increases each year, okay? So since, let's see, I would be looking for which one has 2,500X, which this one does. It does not have 2,500X on G, so eliminate it. This one has 2,500X, and this one does, okay, 1,500X was here and here, but on answer choice J, they did not put their X, so that part's not right. Okay, so now at least I've got it down to 2 choices. The only difference in these choices is that it's saying that it's increasing by $45,000 per year and the $2,500 per year, but your salary is just not going to increase that much every year. It's only increasing by the smaller amount, okay? So we do not need the X on the bigger numbers. That eliminates F. H is the best choice. Glue this one down at the bottom of this page.